Welcome to a Saturday in New York City. It's April. It's the best time of the year because the NBA playoffs are underway. And here tonight, we're at a building called the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, host of Game 1 of perhaps the most compelling first-round matchup of these playoffs, and a matchup with two of the craziest and loyal fan bases in basketball. Playoffs presented by Google Pixel between the Knicks and the Sixers, and our first round is presented by ESPN Bet. Joel Embiid is back after missing so many games with knee surgery, but there are now high hopes once again in Philadelphia. And Jalen Brunson, a spectacular season, and there are certainly high hopes in New York City. And good evening, everyone, with J.J. Redick and Doris Burke, Mike Green-on-hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. It's been 35 years since these two teams met in the playoffs. We think it's going to be worth the wait. This has a chance to be an amazing series, and part of that, Doris, because each team has a very special player that are very different in terms of their size, but in terms of impact winning, it's pretty darn close.
Let's start with the big guy, Joel Embiid, 7 foot, 280 pounds of nothing but devastating basketball skill, but this is only his 7th game back from that knee surgery, and he's not 100%. For Jalen Brunson, every adversity thrown in the Knicks' path, he has just raised his level. He's a top 5 MVP candidate in my estimation, JJ, but for you, you're looking beyond the stars tonight.
Well, think about how Philadelphia got here and secured the 7th seed. It was Buddy Hield and Nicholas Batum leading the comeback in that second half on Wednesday night. And for the New York Knicks, they've had a number of role players have career years. It ultimately could be those guys that end up deciding the series.
Both of them have overcome significant injuries to get where they are. Knicks the 2 seed and the 76ers the 7th seed. Starting lineups brought to you by Modelo. And the Sixers are whole almost once again, but they've got Maxey and Lowry acquired midseason. Kelly Oubre and Tobias Harris, huge roles for this team now. And of course, the big man, the 3 Villanova Wildcats, Brunson, DiVincenzo, and Hart. OG Anunoby has been the perfect fit, and Isaiah Hartenstein so important for these Knickerbockers. So a sellout crowd here at Madison Square Garden. Game 1, best of 7. The last time these two teams played in the playoffs, the first round was a best of 5. And that was a sweep by the Knicks back then. So Embiid and Hartenstein can't wait to get it going. And we welcome those watching the Minnesota Phoenix game, joining us right now here at Madison Square Garden. Game 1, Sixers and the Knicks. This crowd is certainly fired up. You know, the Sixer crowd will be fired up for games 3 and 4. We got a long ways to go before we get there. Knicks here at home, 27-4.